The Bible addresses fornication, typically understood as sexual intercourse between individuals, not married to each other, in various passages, generally portraying it as sinful behavior. In the New Testament, the Apostle Paul advises believers to flee from sexual immorality, noting that every other sin a person commits is outside the body, but the sexually immoral person sins against his own body. 1 Corinthians 6 verse 18, ESV. Paul further emphasizes that such actions are incompatible with a life devoted to God, urging followers to avoid sexual immorality, impurity, or greed, as these have no place among God's people. Ephesians 5 verse 3, NLT. In the Old Testament, the book of Exodus provides guidance on premarital sexual relations, stating that if a man seduces a virgin not pledged to be married and sleeps with her, he must pay the bride price, and she shall become his wife. If her father refuses to give her to him, the man must still pay the bride price for virgins. Exodus 22 verses 16 to 17, NIV. While the term fornication is commonly used in many English translations of the Bible, it's worth noting that the original texts employ the Greek word porneia, encompassing a range of sexual immoralities. Scholars generally interpret this term to include all forms of extramarital sex. Theologian Lee Gatiss notes that porneia basically referred to any kind of sex outside of marriage. Overall, the biblical perspective presents fornication as contrary to the moral and spiritual standards expected of believers, advocating for sexual relations to occur within the bounds of marriage.